A newly released video from the January 6th committee shows top lawmakers, including Speaker Nancy Pelosi, hiding and calling for help as rioters stormed the U.S. Capitol. Now the former president responding to the committee's unanimous decision to subpoena him. Washington correspondent Evan Lambert is live with more on that memo, Evan.
Nichole, in the letter, we are hearing, again, those unproven claims about the election. But what might be more important is what's not in this letter.
The need for this committee to hear from Donald Trump goes beyond our fact-finding. He must be accountable. He is required to answer for his actions.
After the January 6th committee's 9-0 vote to subpoena former President Donald Trump to testify to the committee investigating the riot, it's unclear if Trump will respond under oath. But we are hearing from him today. In a 14-page letter addressed to the committee, Trump called the investigation a witch hunt, saying, quote, "This memo is being written to express our anger, disappointment, and complaint that with all of the hundreds of millions of dollars spent on what many consider to be a charade and witch hunt, and despite strong and powerful requests, you have not spent even a short moment on examining the massive election fraud that took place during the 2020 presidential election and have targeted only those who were as concerned American citizens protesting the fraud itself." The letter repeated Trump's unproven claims about a stolen election, his own Attorney General, Bill Barr, and numerous courts finding there was no widespread fraud that would have changed his election loss. He also compared the deadly violence at the Capitol to riots featuring left-leaning extremists during protests after the murder of George Floyd. What he left out, whether or not he will comply with the committee's subpoena. In a post on his social media platform Truth Social, the former president shared a story from another news network with the headline, "Trump loves the idea of testifying before the January 6th committee," possibly suggesting he might. And Nichole, in this letter, he also blamed House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, saying that she rejected an order of his to have the National Guard ready ahead of January 6th. The problem with that is his own top defense official testified under oath, saying that Trump never gave such an order. Nichole?
All right, Evan, thank you for that.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.